Jim Henson died May 16, 1990. His illness was sudden. His death was a shock.
Oh, God. I mean, yeah. No, it was for all of us. I mean, it's hard to talk about.
Just 4 days before his death, Jim went with his daughter Cheryl to visit his dad in North Carolina.
He did get sick while we were down there. A little bit of a flu, a little bit of a cough, but he was feeling weak, but he wasn't feeling sick.
Jim came home and went to his New York City apartment to rest.
He had no idea how sick he was.
It seemed like it was a sore throat and a cough. And he decided to cancel a vocal session of Kermit because he didn't feel that he had Kermit's voice.
We were making jokes about the fact that, oh, I guess he's getting to be too big a guy to join us now, you know, because it's never done that, never, first time. I remember Jim, he had walking pneumonia, and we were shooting a commercial outside in the gas station 30 years ago, and it was 5 degrees, and he should have gone to the hospital, and he was still working, you know.
I had known Jim as somebody who just could not be held down. I mean, one time he had surgery during his lunch hour, you know, and came back and worked until 8 o'clock that night.
Jane Henson spent the last night of Jim's life with him and took him to the hospital the next day. Although they'd separated 4 years earlier, they never divorced, and they were still friends.
When we went to the hospital, he dressed himself and walked down. And actually, when we went to the hospital, the taxi took us to the wrong door, to the front door, instead of the emergency door. So we walked all the way around the block, which is a, pretty long way around. So I don't think either of us thought he was that sick.
I think probably when he went to the hospital that night, he knew it was coming. I think when he coughed up a little bit of blood, I think he thought, how the heck did this happen? But I think it's happened, and now I think I know what this means.
Jim died only hours after arriving at the hospital. The cause was severe pneumonia. The hospital said that getting medical attention sooner might have saved his life. Could his Christian Science upbringing have kept him away?
We were all in the family, all of us, slow to go to see doctors. And yes, the fact that he was brought up Christian Science, I'm sure, that had a lot to do with that attitude.
Jim Henson was only 53 years old.
His death was so shocking. It was just completely shocking.
It was just unprocessable. I just couldn't process it for a long time.
Now, those letters Jim wrote to his kids 4 years earlier were read.
It said to love and to care and to look out for each other and to enjoy life and to look around us, to be aware, to care more than anything else.
Jim also put his final wishes in the letters.
He said, have a party, and if you want anything traditional, I kind of like the way they do it in New Orleans, so use the Dixieland band to play it in and play it out. And we did.
5 days after Jim's death, a memorial service was held in New York. All of his puppeteers performed.